Hey everybody, it's B-Diz, the rock star part of SuperObvious. In this video, I'm doing a quick recap and review of the first 4 episodes of Fear the Walking Dead Season 7. Let's go. With episode 1, we see the effects of the nuclear warheads going off at the end of Season 6. We just don't have zombies anymore. We have zombies with radiation, and you really can't go outside long without the risk of exposure and dying. We have a character named Will who finds a note from Alicia, and all it says is Padre. He was previously about to off himself to the dead until Vic's people stopped him. They do some running around, and when Vic takes him to his tower, it seems like he will let him be a part of the community. Vic throws his ass off the roof to a bunch of walkers. Vic seems to have a great community with weapons, a garden, food, booze, pretty much everything. Episode 2 is very claustrophobic, focusing on Morgan and Grace on their submarine and their baby Mo that cries like the whole episode, and it was a very torturous episode to watch, and I feel like I can never watch that episode again. Morgan is trying to take them somewhere else because they're having a food shortage, and Grace is mentally cracking. Grace gets a chance to go to Vic's tower for better shelter and refuses. When Mo starts to crawl, Grace and Morgan discover a bunch of food under the floor which will last them a while. Episode 3, another claustrophobic episode, and features John Sr. and June in a bunker where they count down the days to when it should be safe to go outside. John Sr. is having a mental breakdown, seeing visions of a victim named Cindy that Eddie killed and was never able to find from 40 years ago. Their bunker is also seeming like it's becoming more and more vulnerable to caving in when there's armed people outside trying to force their way in. John Sr. admits that he has been drinking a lot on the low and not just casually with June, and she admits the countdown to going outside was made up because she's scared to go out there. The bunker caves in and they end up at Victor's tower, where it seems like the best chance they have to stay alive. The episode ends with my favorite part of the season so far, and that's Vic having a talk with Morgan on the walkie-talkies, and Vic is being super cocky and talking all this shit like, I'm gonna save the world, and you failed, anyone that listened to you is dead, and me along with everyone else is done hearing you run your mouth. Vic is just rubbing his status all in Morgan's face. Episode 4 is definitely the best so far. We focus on Sarah trying to find her bro Wendell, who hasn't been seen in like 2.5 months. She comes across the bro of the guy that Morgan had killed a while ago. The guy keeps his bro's severed head in a box and wants revenge. He actually turns out to be a pretty cool guy and calls a truce with Morgan. He also straight up decks a zombie, which I don't think I've seen before. They go to Vic's tower, where Vic again has his charisma and cockiness all the way turned up. And it's the first time Vic and Morgan have been face to face since Vic tried to kill Morgan on the sub last season. Vic denies them to go on the tower, but says Wendell is there and gives Sarah his word not to tell Wendell that Sarah was looking for him. Honestly, my favorite character has been Victor Strand for a while. He is selfish, an asshole, and all these messed up things, but I still like him. Especially with how much personality he has and is so full of himself. The beef with him and Morgan is definitely elevating more and more. Oh, and the preview showing Dwight and Sherry looks like it's going to be crazy. But yeah, that's the video. Let me know in the comments how you feel about the season so far. Like and share the video, and subscribe to the channel for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Totally for sure.